Hello everyone, I am here with Japheth Nolt of Landis Technologies. How you doing, Japheth?
Doing good.
Awesome.
Very well.
He is going to very quickly walk us through a brief demo of the Office 365 Contact Center that has been much anticipated. I had a chance of having Matt Landis on the show several weeks back actually, and we talked a bit about this. So now we actually get to see it in action a little bit here. Let me go ahead and flip the camera around. All right, so here we go. Camera flipped around. Walk us through this.
Okay, so I just want to quickly go over a few talking points for Office 365 Contact Center. Number one, very quick to set up and get going. Unlike a large contact center, we're talking 1 minute to provision a tenant, get set up and get running with Office 365 Contact Center.
1 minute is ridiculously fast.
That's right. Number two, we look and feel like Microsoft, Skype for Business, or Teams. So your users will not be confused by a foreign user interface. Both the client and the portal look and feel like the Microsoft products.
A much smaller learning curve.
Number three, real-time wall boards and reporting for Office 365 for the calls that are coming into the client. Number four, sentiment tracking. This is a mind-blowing feature, but live while the agent is talking to the caller, we are giving feedback to the agent of how they are doing. Are they talking positively or negatively to the caller? And number five, we provide a fun, gamified user interface for the agent to try to help them boost their productivity.
Excellent. Yeah, the whole having a fun aspect of the tool seems to be a thing with some of the latest products out there, Teams included, right? So
yeah. So here's a view of the agent. You'll see it looks like Teams.
Very Teams-like.
Has the bar on the left, and in the center we have a leaderboard with agents there, how many calls they've done, who's at the top, and so on. So I'm going to, just quickly bring a call into this agent.
Definitely have the theming down. That looks awesome.
And the call should be coming in any minute here. There we go. So we jump over to the call. We're going to go ahead and answer this call. And you'll see right there in the center of the call is another one of our features. We're integrating very tightly with Dynamics CRM. We have information about the contact, the account coming from Dynamics CRM. We can add notes about this contact right here in our agent. No need to jump over to Dynamics CRM, but we also do have links to be able to jump over to CRM if you need to. We also list the cases that this contact has. I'm going to go ahead and end this call. And once the call is ended, on the right, pop in a set of questions. These are all configurable. So the questions, the answers are all configurable, and the agent can go down through there and get feedback about this call. I'm going to go ahead and finish that, and we jump back to the main view of the agent through the leaderboard, which gets updated to get the latest content there. I'm going to jump over to the portal. This is the home screen of the portal. And typically this would be what the managers live in, where they want to see stats about the calls, charts, and so on. I'm going to go to the live calls tab here, where we see all the live calls. And let me bring another call in so we can see that happening. So there we have a call coming in. Answer this call.
There it is. Shows up in the background.
And
all right.
We actually have two calls. It looks like somebody else back at our office is making a call. But there you go. Two calls going on there.
Two live demos at once.
And here we see the sentiment. So the manager can also see the sentiment of the call live as it's happening, including if they see a red bar there, you know, they can hover over it and see what did the agent see, what did the agent say that was so negative.
Right. Okay. That's pretty powerful.
The ability also to barge in. So if the manager feels that they should jump into the call, they can click that button, and that will basically create a conference between the manager, the agent, and the caller. So that's live calls. Let me jump over to the wall boards.
Again,
yes. Wall boards. And these are all configurable. We can configure which queues or response groups show up in the wallboard, and these will update live as calls come in or ringing, etc.
Yeah.
We also have different reports here. I'm going to just show a report here that shows all the calls that happen. And right here in this report, we can drop down and we can get the recording of that call right here in the portal. So the manager can go and listen to calls that happen right here in the portal.
Oh, okay. Right.
Other reports like the wrap-up question. So here I can go and select a wrap-up question set, and here we can see the distribution of the answers to the different questions in that wrap-up set. Okay. That's about all I have to show.
Awesome. Thank you. Really appreciate the walkthrough. This is coming up in a couple weeks here, a few weeks?
Hopefully in the next few months we'll have a public public availability. Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Well, there you go. You saw it at Enterprise Connect.
Thank you.
Thanks.